off for me because I would have never known. He told me, I just want to let you know that Jimmy is married. Jimmy is married. He did not move like he was married from the beginning. He that this man was married. He did not move like he was married from the beginning. He moved like a single man. Did not wear a wedding ring. Okay, so story time. I'm gonna make a quick disclaimer though before I do share the story. I am in no way scorned or hurt about what happened. Only reason I'm sharing the story is because I know dating is very, very hard these days. I know how that world was before I got with the person that I was with, and I was very aware of that, okay? I'm more so coming on here to tell you guys, when you are dating, make sure you vet out people properly. Do not, and this goes for not just women, this goes for men too. You need to vet out the people that you are allowing in your life, that you are choosing to be in your orbit. You need to make sure you vet them out properly. You need to make sure that when they are telling you things, that is what it is. That it is the truth. You need to fact check. And if we want to get deeper into it, I'll be honest, and this is not for the crazies. If you are an obsessed person, I wouldn't recommend doing this. But you need to be doing a background check on everybody that you date. And the reason why I'm saying this is because you don't know what the life that people have had before you. You don't know who they are as a person, right? They're telling you who they are as a person, but you don't really know, right? And these are people that you're allowing into your life, and you're allowing them around your family, you're allowing them around your friends, and possibly even your kids if you have them, okay? And so, again, do not do a background check if you're a crazy person. This is not to be stalking nobody. I'm just saying that I think it's best for everybody to do, men and women, because there are men that lie out here and there also are women that do the exact same thing. Before I get into the story, I do want to do a huge shout out to Austin. He is the best friend of 20 years of someone who I was just dating, someone who I was in a relationship with, and without him, I wouldn't have known any of this. Austin is also a bodyguard in LA. I was dating a person and in a relationship with someone. This is someone that I call my boyfriend since January. We met on Threads. His name is Jimmy Nelson. First name is James, but he goes by Jimmy. We met on Threads early in January, hit it off, FaceTimed the exact same night that we were exchanging messages. And he pretty much was just upfront with me. We had a lot of things in, we were compatible in just a lot of areas. And I just appreciated him because I feel like in dating, you don't have people who are just upfront and just real and honest. And I felt like that was him, right? And he was very serious about what he wanted in life. He's about to be a therapist in May, but he is in a master's program to be a therapist. This is someone who is actually giving people counseling, who's giving people therapy, okay? So I'm saying that because once I tell this story, you're going to be like, what? Why is he even a therapist? The entire relationship went great. And like I said, he was a very serious person.
You see this in a lot of people where they use their profession to like feed their sick minds. Like I could see how a psychiatrist or a therapist could use what they know about humans and manipulate the mind. So the fact that you didn't even know he was married, like he used his degree to literally manipulate you, show you what he believed you wanted to see. Because mind you, he's a therapist. He knows what to tell people to tell them what they want. But yeah, I just want to go ahead and second the fact that yes, you should do background checks, because even when you start dating at an older age, like even if you start dating at 40, like you never know what that person was like at 20-ish and 30s. Like they could be a completely different person, and maybe, I don't know, hopefully they change, but sometimes they can just mask who they really are that good. So definitely second the fact to get a background check.
Yep, and I think that's for everybody. I mean, if people are crazy, they already know this. So that's what makes them good at being crazy. So I think it's just good that everybody knows that you don't have to be an employer to do a background check.
And I think they tell you if you're married or not. So
they do. Yeah, they
I
tell
think
you
you would
that.
have found out that he was married.
Yeah, it says like spouse in the show. Oh, see, I used to be an employer too though. So when you used to do like the background check, we got to do background checks, y'all. Okay. You got to. And personally, I do them too, because you just got to know who you're dealing with. I'm not hiding that. Yeah, I do that. I knew who she was. Yeah. And if they don't got no history, good luck, because you don't know what the hell to expect.
I didn't have no history.
I know. That's why I say good luck, because you don't know what the hell to expect.
From the start, he was, I guess we can use the words, and everybody loves to use them, intentional. He did have 2 kids. He did want to be upfront. He said, I do want to be married. I am looking for something serious in my life. And he told me that from the get-go, okay? So that's how he moved throughout the entire relationship. Very intentional. I did go visit him in San Diego, which is where he lived. And by the way, he is from San Diego, originally from Long Beach, but he does venture out like around LA and stuff like that. So it was a long distance relationship, and I went to go see him in San Diego. Again, hit it off just like we did over the phone. And from that day that we first met, we FaceTime all day, text all day. I would even be on the phone with him while he was putting his kids to bed, okay? I would be on FaceTime with him. Which again is not going to make sense when I actually tell you what Austin told me, okay? Austin reached out, and this is when my life flipped around in 48 hours. Austin reached out to me, and what was it? Actually, early this morning. I was already starting to find stuff out, but he pretty much set it off for me because I would have never known. He told me, I just want to let you know that Jimmy is married. Jimmy is married. He has been married. I was at the wedding. I can send you proof of the photos. I can send you their Facebook profiles, him and his wife. And he went on again to tell me that Jimmy also has a 3rd child. And I said,
he cheating, that's crazy. But you know what's crazier to me? You know what I find crazier? My best friend exposing that. That is crazier to me. Because it's like, we just had a conversation about this on Messy Talk. I will not be doing, you must want her.
Yeah.
And also, what else did you say? And also what? Like, I just cannot believe this. Like, he's a cheater.
Oh, man.
He should get caught.
In case you don't care that he's married, he also has an additional child.
Goodness gracious.
Did you hear me when I said that last part there?
I just don't believe in the bro code. I don't think the bro code exists. I'm happy. See, I don't have any guy friends, so it's like, I know for a fact that it's like, the bro code don't exist, do it no more. Like, I never put this to the test, and I never will, because look at.
But you know when guys get together, they be like, oh, like, this is who I'm talking to. I'm pretty sure that's what he did. And he's like, nah, bro, she's too bad for you. That's too much for you to handle. And then went and contacted you.
He a descendant of Cain. No way.
But no. And on a serious note, though, shout out to this friend, because this man need to be stopped. Like, I definitely am rooting for this friend. Like, do not talk about people that expose other people, because what if he did? And then now they one kid in, and it's like he knew the whole time. That's a lot for somebody to handle. So if you got 3 kids and you married, I'm telling on you. I am.
As the best friend?
I am.
So you gonna do that to your... We already had to talk.
I'm doing it to save your marriage.
Nah.
I'm trying to save you, Jimmy.
Right, Jimmy. Who is Jimmy? That's your friend? I thought your friend would be the woman. Look, you trying to save Jimmy.
I'm saying, like,
that's the problem.
I would be trying to save him from himself. Stop it. This is not you. I was at your wedding. I said the vows.
No matter how you cut that.
He said the vows at the wedding.
This friend out of pocket for this.
Nah, man. His friend need to call.
A 3rd child. And he said, yes, he had this baby 3 to 4 months ago. So when I do the math again, he got into a relationship with me, already had a wife. She was pregnant during that time. And then you had a baby about 3-4 months ago. So you had a child while we were together. And then when I look back, and I knew for a fact that he was telling me the truth, because when I look back, I remember, like I told you, me and this man had FaceTimed, texted all day, everything. Even while he was in school, he's doing his internships, while he's doing homework. We communicated all day long. That was the very first day I remember we did not communicate that day. And then when I texted him, I said, hey, I haven't heard from you all day. What are you doing? He said, sorry, I've been at the hospital. And I said, are you good? He's like, yeah, I'm good. He said he was at the hospital all day, right? That was the exact same day that he had his baby with his wife, his 3rd baby. Again, I did not and was not made aware that this man was married. He did not move like he was married from the beginning. He moved like a single man. Did not wear a wedding ring. And usually you can kind of tell when people have rings on or have been wearing rings. They have that tan like line on their ring finger. It wasn't giving that. We literally spent an entire week. And by the way, his wife does live in San Diego. They don't live in the same, I guess he lives in like a duplex. She lives in an apartment. So
Yeah, that's already crazy. But the reason you know why his hand ain't got that tan ring, that ring probably is constantly on and off, on and off. Women, listen, if y'all taking that ring off every day, on and off, oh yeah, we know something now.
Why are they not living together?
We know something now. What?
He said the wife and her wasn't even living together.
Man, I heard crazy. This ain't even a crazy I heard. Honestly.
You know, but I just want to say this is so disgusting because he done told this lady, this creator, hey, I want to have kids, knowing damn well you about to have one delivered in 4 days. Like, you damn wrong. And I think he slipped up and said when he was in the hospital, you know when you about to have a baby on the way and everybody contacts you like, is the baby here? And he like, I'm in the hospital. He slipped up and said that one.
Yeah. The
Gotta
friend probably just feel like, now I'm starting to understand the best friend is feel like, I gotta be the one to put this evil to rest.
Yes! He needs to be stopped. Your baby is on the way. Get it together.
Your friend hates your guts, bro. He hates you.
He probably really loves him.
He hate him. He hates you, bro.
I think the wife knows what's going on.
Yeah, he hate him. He's like, you know what, bro? I'm about to just tell her. Like, you hate him.
Don't live together, okay? I would even be on FaceTime with him while he's dropping his kids off. And he would tell me about their co-parenting schedules. I would be on FaceTime with his kids, okay? I've met his kids, everything. This is why this makes the situation like 20 times more crazier. When I would go to California, we would spend an entire week together. Like I said, it never gave wife, okay? He would even answer in his Tesla. He would answer over the speaker with his kid's mom on the phone, okay? At the time, that's what I thought. This is just his kid's mom. He would say, oh, you know, I'm doing this and I'll be back this day and I'll get the kids. So I don't know if they were separated or not, but you're still married, so you're still lying. And you still, again, had a baby with this woman, okay? And again, the reason why I'm telling this story is not on here to air out dirty laundry or my business, because there's a lot of people that know that I'm very reserved on here. A lot of people know that I don't even come on here to talk, okay? You probably never even heard my voice. But I'm telling you this because this needs to be used as an example, okay? So again, back to the story. Austin tells me every single thing. He also tells me that he has been involved with other women. The past couple of weeks, I've been noticing things were off in our relationship, not communicating as much. And last week, out of nowhere, he tells me, he went to a family reunion. He tells me, I came back outside and 3 of my tires were slashed, okay? Instantly, I read the message. I start looking like this. Okay, so we already know the old trick in the book. A scorned woman usually slashes tires. You slash 3 tires because you know insurance is not going to cover it. I'm not an idiot. So I'm like, okay, this is intentional. So who do you think slashed your tires? And he said, well, I don't know. My Tesla didn't pick it up. The cameras didn't pick it up. I was like, okay. I just let that slide. But again, I'm looking at you like you're crazy because I'm not an idiot. There is a woman.
Hold on, can we get back to the car slashing things? I'm curious. So Sonny says they only do it if you slash 3 of the tires, they won't insure the car. It has to slash 4. I will slash my 4th tire then. Is that not? If you slash 3 of my tires, but I'm just going to slash the 4th one. What the fuck are we talking about?
All women know this, okay? I don't know if you've ever been mad enough to slash some tires.
I'm just going to slash the 4th one. Fuck you.
I don't even know why he admitted to the slashing of the tires. Like, obviously, it was a woman that was hurt. We all know this. I don't know why you think that this was the first woman to ever do it. Be on the lookout. Stop playing with these women.
So this man was married but had his own place, so they separated.
I think they were separated.
Right, so they married but separated.
That's what I'm getting.
See, that plays a big factor in it, you know?
But a lot of people do not care only if y'all are separated. They want it to be finalized divorce. They won't even mess with you even if you're married but separated. They're like, no.
But damn, how am I getting this story time, though? But, okay, how are you pregnant? Maybe, because you got to think about it. Birth is a long time. You know what I'm saying? So they could have got divorced. It's a time to divorce somebody.
Not divorced, but separate.
Or separate from somebody. That's a time to do. And it should show a person's character. Motherfuckers leave his wife during the time that she's pregnant.
The
That
third
just shows you. Like the third child too, but just the fact that he left during the pregnancy just shows he ain't got the capacity to deal with it. You know what I'm saying? Like get got going. You feel me? So I don't know. I don't know how that looks to her, but that would have been enough for me to be a background check. That's enough. You know, you got a kid on the way. Okay, he didn't say that about the kid. I can understand that from a perspective. It's like it's none of your business at this point. We kind of just messing around. You know, we're not really that serious. You know, I'm separated from the last one, but how much do we need to really share if they separated? It sounded like at first that she was saying that, oh, he's a married man sneaking around on his wife. That's what I thought. But it sounds now as though he's a legally separated man who still happened to be going through a divorce process and he just didn't tell you about it.
I think that is still something you should disclose with someone.
I mean, yeah.
Because a lot of people are against being with married people.
But damn, I got a story time as if I was cheating on you.
Well, I mean, he didn't admit to a baby being
but then his friend, I believe this is somebody you know at this point, told you that he was doing all this unsolicited. We never understood how you even met his friend, how he know you, how y'all know each other. It just kind of just poofed into the story, and here it is with all the proof. It's like, what kind of friend does this? What is this? Like, I've been living, I'm like, I don't see this in the real world. I'm sorry, I just never saw it happen. Like, sounds like a creative like situation in a sense. Like, I believe the friend is her, like her, or somebody she knows, or somebody knows something. But I don't think it's his friend, because that don't even make no damn sense.
It's definitely his friend. He sent the photo. He wanted her to know that was me right there in the photo. God, I want all the props.
It could be fabricated, though. I just feel like that's just crazy to me. But at the end of the day, that just seems like the story's taking
a good person.
But it's taking a little shift. Like, your friend a hater for sure now. Now you really a hater.
Because you're being dishonest?
Because I'm going through it. He's going through it. First of all, married, separate houses. Yeah. What does that tell you right there?
But baby on the way, like he said,
doesn't say enough.
Oh, you think he only got 2 kids? He actually got 3.
It just tells me that the divorce happened within the last 12 months.
Right. He wasn't even trying to tell her that he had another baby on the way. Like when they were dating, the baby wasn't here yet. So he said, I had 2 kids. And then when the baby, like she never knew about the 3rd baby.
But I get a story time over this?
Yeah, if you hiding kids,
like I thought this was like a cheater type. Am I cheating right now?
You're hiding children.
I'm hiding children. Okay,
so you were never wanting to disclose.
How long was they dating at this point?
I want to say she said some months, like probably like 5, 6.
We just know each other. We don't know each other. We don't even talk. We don't even live together.
They're talking about kids. They got to know each other.
We gonna talk about that. That's normal conversation with adults.
That is a threat.
That's normal conversation for adults.
That is a threat to just admit you so you want me to have your kids.
Listen. If he's talking about kids, if he's truly a narcissist like she say he is, if he's talking about kids, right, and he's a therapist, and that's because she wants. So he's just using that to get to her. So it's not that he's just like, oh, I'm talking about. She talking about kids, and he using that to get to her. So it's like if he talking about kids in the beginning. You get
all I want to say is he effed up for this one because I know he got a third. He got a 3rd one on the way. And he know damn well he ain't thinking about having no more kids.
Right.
He is.
But he just feed into her ego. He just feed into her. Yeah, but he just doing that just to get what he want from her. That's just like that's the game out here. That's how they play it.
Like, damn, man, that's how men play it.
That's how it is. Yeah. And then it's like, come on, y'all not even like come on. It's the first 6 months. God damn it. Like we gotta be real. If he's sneaking around, throw stones at him. But if come on now, he's separated. God damn it, let that man be separated. Why am I? Oh, hey, them his kids that we just saw in that video. Boy, this man off.
Who intentionally slashed her tires because of a reason, and you gave her a reason. And I'm not saying that slashing tires is okay. Don't go out there slash people's tires. Keep your hands to yourself. Don't touch other people's property. But there's a reason why she did it. And now that I'm thinking, she probably did it because she found out that he was married and had another kid. You probably did the same thing to her that you did to me. Did it because she found out that he was married and had another kid. You probably did the same thing to her that you did to me. So yeah, he pretty much just tells me he's been sleeping with this woman. And even at his cousin's repast a couple weeks ago, his cousin recently passed. He FaceTimed me at his cousin's repast, and they were all outside eating. He had been drinking, and he just FaceTimed me to say, it's like, I just want to let you know, like, thank you for being there for me. I love you. And he was telling me that he had been drinking, so he was, a little drunk. Austin tells me at that repast, Austin showed up, and there were women that were there fighting over him. This man was trying to sleep. His cousin just passed away. You're trying to sleep with your cousin, your male cousin's girlfriend. This was his girlfriend at the time that he passed away. You're trying to sleep with your cousin that just passed away. He said it was his favorite cousin. You're trying to sleep with his girlfriend. That's insane to me. And again, I'll be honest, I don't really care about that. I went and got checked. I'm good. I will continue to go get checked to make sure I don't have anything. The reason why I'm telling this story, though, is because you think you know what you know about people and you don't at all. You think you know what you know and you don't know anything. People will get over on you. They will they will be strategic with you. And you don't know what the hell is going on. And this entire time, this man has not gave me any clue that I would have ever thought. He was so good. And like I said, he's a therapist, so he knows his way with words, super articulate. He's very well spoken, okay? You can tell he's very educated just by the way he talks. So he knew what he was saying. He knew all the right words to say. But because I didn't vet him out, because I took things as face value, this is where I end up. And again, I don't want anyone thinking because I'm trying to tell this story that I want sympathy. I don't want, oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. I don't want that from anybody. Don't DM me saying that, actually. I'm telling this story because you should vet the people out that you want in your life. Because there's situations like this. And I'm telling every woman that he has been with in LA, San Diego, all over California, go get checked, please. Because you don't know if this man, we use condoms, and again, that's too TMI because I don't like sharing my business, right? That's way too TMI, but I'm just saying that I don't know if he hasn't used condoms with other women. I don't know that, but he's probably slept with so many different women, and who knows in the span that we've been dating. And you can also say like, oh, this is why you shouldn't do long distance relationship. Honestly.
Okay. I feel I get it. I feel like the story should be more like, I found, like, what, he living a double life or something? So there's no proof in anything she said, though, from what I'm hearing. Only thing she can tell me is that someone told her this.
I'm starting to think that maybe that was
and then they show a picture, like,
that was sending these text messages.
Makes more sense.
Because, first of all, why do you have the wedding photos just on hand?
Makes more sense.
And a lot of people, when they're dealing with cheaters, they don't address it to the man. They like try to go to the girl and be like, please leave him alone. He can't help himself. Right. So I feel like the wife was behind that whole text. Because why would his best friend throw himself under the bus? If I'm exposing something, I'm not going to send you a photo like, hey, yeah, that's me. Look. Right there. In case you ever run into me in public. Especially if you live out of town. Why am I showing you who I am? And it's this mysterious friend from 20 plus years and just knows all the details. It's giving this is either the wife or the wife's best friend that's involved in this.
And she said he admitted to sleeping with multiple women? Towards that end of that? Or was that Austin who said that?
I think that was Austin.
I'm just thinking, like, why would a liar just admit everything out of nowhere? Like, what? Movies can't even write out this easy because they're going to be like, nah, that's too simple. If I've been lying all this time, why would I just admit everything? Like, it just don't make sense when you think about the logic behind, like, the characteristics of a liar. Like, if you're going to have to catch them. Like, y'all ain't seen real liars. I think that's the problem. Like, you got on camera, audio, in some odd way, they would still fight you on it and say that was not them. That's a good liar.
That was AI.
That's a terrible liar, but that's a liar. That's a real liar. They're not breaking under no pressure, bro. Unless you got them on tape saying those exact words, it's not happening.
They wouldn't even care if you had the exact
it's AI
words,
now.
right?
Now it's AI. Don't liars be crazy. So to find out, like, he just got on the phone one day and said he was drunk and just told me everything. Like, what? What kind of man is this? I'm like, is he really cheating, or are you just more hurt by the fact that he was married, that he never got through with that divorce? Because there's no proof that, it's a kid involved, but they got two different houses, so it's like, he probably was dibby dabbing, but I don't know. We don't know because we don't even get the whole picture of what the hell who is the guy? What? How long did he live in that place? How long were they separated? Like, I just didn't get enough information out of this. It's like a book that's like started in the middle and kind of jumped towards the end and skipped around. It just didn't go the way I thought it was going to go. I'm still confused on what's the story about, really. So he cheated on you, or he got a wife? Oh, vetting people
and double checking people. I feel like you should always double check because people are just lie for no reason. So yeah, definitely double check, especially.
Tell somebody got some kids on no background check. Certain things just gonna have to just be like, I don't know, man. You just gonna have to use stuff. You don't have to like if you think about it. We didn't have background checks before. We still vet people good. You know, you don't. That just helps. What she fell for? Yeah, a background check ain't gonna help you.
Yeah, but it definitely still said wife.
Okay, but it's like if he cheating and doing all this multiple women and stuff like that, that's not gonna pop up
I
on
think
you.
that was just the icing on the cake. That's why I said I think it's the wife. Because why would you go and say, "Oh, he has a wife, he has a baby on the cake," and if that's not enough,
that's
also,
like a woman, right? Don't
at
like a
the
woman.
funeral,
Okay.
it was hella people on him.
It's like no man.
Like, so it's like this person just keeps telling you things because it's like, why are you still sticking around every time he tells you this is what this person's doing?
Right, and then at this point,
this is definitely a woman.
Right, yeah, you are a man who loves you, who's obsessed with you, and then I would be.
I was just thinking, like, why do people date out of town? But now it makes sense because it's like when y'all break up, you never have to see them. What are the odds? What are the odds you break up with somebody out of town and you see them at your local grocery store? What are the odds?
What are y'all thoughts? Makes sense. What are y'all thoughts when it comes to this story time? Have you ever been in a situation similar to this? What are y'all thoughts when it comes to people who are married but legally separated? Do y'all feel like those people should stay single until they are completely out of that marriage? Because y'all know sometimes them marriages take a long time to get out of. And it's not because of the person you dealing with. It could be the other person just being bitter as hell and not wanting to get out of that. And it's just like, do you hold that man accountable for that? Or do you just like, hey, I understand, you know, you just kind of work with him through that situation as long as he's showing progress moving forward with getting it done, you know, or maybe her, vice versa, you know. But what are y'all thoughts when it comes to that? You know, let us know in the comment section below. And if you're interested in submitting story times, now we do have a story time portal for you guys. You can go to messystories.com/submit, and you guys can submit your stories there. Make sure you guys read through the terms and everything. And also, we are paying for stories now. So if you want to tell your story, maybe this will motivate a lot of y'all to start telling some stories. All right, and y'all don't have to worry about us being in the video, kicking it and jumping around. Those videos we'll just push by themselves. You know, any videos that we found on the internet, it's all game for fair use. We can use it however we want to, and y'all need to know that when y'all post on social media, you know, stuff on social media, anybody can use it as long as they know what to do. You know, so we know what to do. So, but if you want your stories to be told, it'll be told without us in it. You know what I'm saying? So
you'll be the star of the show.
It's our gift to you. And you get a little money, and you get some clout. If your story is good, you'll get you'll meet the audience. So hopefully you guys do sign up, and I hope you guys will have YouTube channels and stuff like that people can follow and follow up with. We can all win here. But at the end of the day, we'll see y'all in the next story time, Messy family. Peace out.